Hello, everybody. Let's look at some San Francisco dog drama. So, I got four stories for you, two traffic stories and two Baker Beach stories. But these will all tie together to illustrate how dog culture is affecting our society, how entitled dog owners are, and a few other concepts that are prevalent in this dog worshipping society. So, first off, we have a story about a sting operation.
I'm here in West Portal in the middle of a sting operation. You can see SFPD officers over there. It's all in response to growing safety pedestrian concerns after a tragic crash killed a family of four.
Okay, growing concerns about the safety of pedestrians. Keep that in mind as we explore these stories.
A month ago. Crossing the street should not be complicated, but sometimes it is. And that's stressful for many pedestrians like Ronan Reynolds, who lives downtown but comes to the West Portal Public Library almost every day.
It's sort of bad, but pedestrians, it's a bit tricky. Like one thing I don't like personally is with the lights when it's like 15 seconds, like for an old person or something. It's only when something happens.
But it's even worse at intersections like this one, Ulloa and Wawana Street, confusing, especially during peak hours, when he says some cars don't even stop at the stop sign.
And that's just ridiculous. I mean, that's the impatience of all of us. I mean, that's just ignorant. Someone's halfway across. It's like, come on, you're trying to kill somebody.
That's why SF.
Okay, ridiculous. Ignorance. You're trying to kill somebody. So, they're making a big deal out of this safety issue. They're going to deploy cops. I think they said they had 16 total police officers doing this sting operation. So that's great. They're keeping the pedestrians safe over there in the San Francisco Bay Area. So the reason that they're doing this sting operation is because of this crash. I'll drop the story in the description, but some people were killed and the driver was 78 years old. And they had a huge vigil with pictures of the family and this outrage and this call for getting the intersection fixed and fining these drivers and I mean, I'm all for that. That's great. But if you look at the story deeper, the intersection is actually the problem. So this is like a big operation with a lot of virtue signaling going on. A lot of, look at us, we're saving everybody. Look at these, people that are driving through the intersection. They're putting so many people at risk over there in San Francisco. So, not far from where they're doing the sting operation, Baker Beach, San Francisco, a pit bull went after Allison Hooker. She was attacked by a pit bull while she was out jogging. The vicious dog beelined straight for me and launched straight into biting me. So, where are you guys at with all these dog attacks that you have in San Francisco? While you're running around writing traffic fines, what's going on with these dogs? Well, let's read a little more to find out. So, the pit bull owner, he got his dog back after 10 days with no consequence. No consequence for being terrorized at the beach by a dog. No public outcry, no vigil, no police bikes, no weirdly bearded guy on the corner with a coffee cup blabbering on about safety. Nothing. So the reason that this dog attack was allowed to happen without any repercussions, well, they're saying that Baker Beach is federal land, therefore I guess that they have no jurisdiction, which makes no sense to me. It seems to me like the local commissioners and governors could put something together where if a dog attacks somebody at the beach, that they can hold the dog until the federal authorities are able to step in. But evidently that's not the case. Evidently it's federal land, so if your pit bull attacks somebody, you can just hop in your out-of-state car and you're good to go. Notice, this person was a homeless person that lived in a car with Utah plates. So couldn't then the police officers do something about this? Couldn't they say, hey, you're living in your car on a public street, and pull them over and investigate this and do something? This whole thing makes little sense to me, that they would allow something like jurisdiction to allow this attack to go unpunished. So Baker Beach. What else goes on down there in Baker Beach? Look at this.
Never have I experienced anything like this before. This was the first time.
It was the first time, and it turned out to be the last day for their dog Peter, taken by coyotes and killed right in front of them. Good evening, I'm Anna Dates.
I'm Larry Beal. Thanks for joining us. This is a really tragic story, and the pet owners are trying to make sure it doesn't happen to anybody else.
That's right. The attack happened while the couple was walking their 3 dogs yesterday. They were surrounded by a pack of coyotes. Peter, the Pomeranian, was taken and killed in a matter of seconds.
Poor thing. They were at Baker Beach in San Francisco. ABC 7 News reporter Tim Johns has the story.
We are a little lost right now.
For Justin Rivard, the past day has been unimaginably difficult. On Thursday morning, Rivard and his partner were walking.
His partner. So him and his partner and the 2 other dogs couldn't save one of these little Pomeranians from a pack of coyotes, as the story goes. Put your dog on a leash. How about that? I'm sure that these guys have in their pockets the latest Apple or Samsung phone with probably videos of these little dogs running up on the beach and vegetation messing with coyotes. So this whole story is all over the place. They make a big deal about these dogs getting attacked by coyotes, supposedly, but a female jogger, a local real estate agent, gets attacked by a pit bull, and they just sweep that under the rug. This is this ridiculous disparity of dog ownership.
Walking their 3 dogs along San Francisco's Baker Beach, when suddenly, he says they became surrounded by a pack of 5 coyotes.
My partner grabbed 2 of the dogs. I was trying to grab Peter, the 3rd dog, and one of the coyotes grabbed him before I could grab him, and they took him about 10 yards off the beach and killed him in front of us.
Rivard says they haven't been able.
Was it in front of you, or was it 10 yards off the beach? You know, these dog owners are always embellishing their stories. They're always embellishing everything, actually. They probably called that dog their offspring. 2 male guys calling each other partner. They probably called that dog their offspring. Which, you can't have an offspring that's a dog, and 2 men can't have offspring either. So they are embellishers. That is their lifestyle. More than likely, this little curious dog that was liking to smell poop found some coyote poop, ran up in there, and the coyotes decided to give him a taste of coyote justice.
Able to find their dog Peter's body. He tells me the whole incident took place in a matter of seconds and has left him, his partner, and their other 2 dogs traumatized. Officials from the California Department of Fish and Wildlife say they believe coyotes are becoming more aggressive for a number of reasons. One being food and trash left out on places like beaches, and also because the animals are becoming less afraid of humans, a trend Fish and Wildlife says is important to reverse.
We want to encourage people.
Or it could be the fact that you keep bringing your nasty dog owners down there, pissing and shitting on stuff, and coyotes being territorial, they're coming around there trying to reestablish their domain, which is their domain in the first place. Coyotes are natural animals. Your dogs are just mutant pets that you get to drag around the beach off leash.
I feel the National Park Service needs to come out, put signs, explain to people that there is a pack of coyotes here, that they are aggressive.
The National Park.
Entitled. Pull out your phone, look up for the other coyote sightings, put your stupid dog on a leash, tell your partner to grow some frickin' balls, and take care of your dogs. So that's just how these stories go. If any dog is in some type of danger, everybody's down there trying to fix the problem. You got the news people down there. They went and put up more signs. Well, where's the sign for the dangerous pit bulls for joggers? There should be a sign here that says, hey, if you're jogging, watch out for homeless people from Utah with pit bulls, because if you get bitten, we won't do jackety smack to help you out. Even the internet has this dog worshipping virus. So I asked the internet, jogger attacked at Baker Beach, San Fran. So the top results are coyotes, which is funny because that guy and his partner could have easily looked up coyotes as well. Coyotes. It's not almost to the bottom of the page that they tell the story of the San Francisco person that was attacked at Baker Beach. The unusual loophole. Baker Beach is a federal land, so you can let your pit bull attack somebody there. But if those coyotes do anything, well, we're going to throw a fit. Well, those coyotes, they're under federal jurisdiction, so leave them alone. So that has been our look at some San Francisco dog-related things. I hope you guys noticed all of the concepts that I tried to illustrate there. And it's not just Baker Beach that we're comparing to this pedestrian safety when it comes to dogs, because these dogs are tearing people up in San Francisco libraries. People are out walking and they have to jump up on these fences to not get torn up by pit bulls. Dogs attacking kids that have bit before and all this stuff. So when it comes to pedestrian safety anyways, San Francisco needs to start dealing with some dogs. A firefighter is injured by a dog. And these videos, I've gone back up to 11 years ago. So, yeah. Intersections, definitely go take care of pedestrians. But if you want to take care of your people, you need to start looking at these dogs too. San Francisco. Maybe San Francisco could do a sting operation. You could pretend to be a jogger and wait until a pit bull attacked you. And then you could take that pit bull and have him euthanized in front of the owner. That would be a better sting operation. See you guys later.